Hello. Hello and a very warm welcome to Motivation and Mindset Monday with messages from the Law of Attraction. How are you all doing today? How is your Monday going? Yeah, my Monday is gone. I've not done much. In fact, I've done virtually nothing apart from watch a movie. Girly movie. Yeah. Didn't roll out of bed until lunchtime today. Nothing to be proud of because I'm still poorly. I just can't seem to shrug this. Now, I was talking last week, I was feeling a cold and thinking I'll put it on to, I blamed the abseiling a week ago, and then getting completely wet. But then again, I am as you say, a Louise Hay supporter. And I was just having a very quick chat with beautiful Lavender Moon just before we came live. Probably hence why I'm a couple of minutes late, because I suddenly realised, I'm going live, 6 o'clock, oh dear. We were having a very quick discussion. You're saying, how are you doing, how I'm doing, and da. She's doing absolutely amazing. And maybe when I've done this live, I'll throw some clothes on and go out and get some walking, regardless of how poorly I'm feeling. But she was saying that we have a Friday the 13th, woohoo! Loving the energy, can't wait for Friday. We have a new moon, don't quote me, a new moon, and we have a ring of fire. Now, I need to talk a bit more about the ring of fire, but I won't talk about that today. We will talk about that probably later in the week. It's like, oh yeah, ring of fire. Basically, ring of fire around the sun. Action. But when you've got a new moon, leading up to the new moon, you are doing a lot of reflecting and releasing and letting go. Hence me called. Hello there. Oh, I need to chat to you, Colin, about something. Oh, that sounds ominous. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I'll finish what I'm talking about now, and then I'll do the other chat. If you could give over me. Oh, excuse me, sorry, that's not very healthy, but like I said, I'm a great Louise Hay believer. You're manifesting and releasing what you no longer, I'm getting off my chest and stuff. And I was saying, we've got this new moon, new beginnings. I'm having to release all the gobbledygook that's going on in my life, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically, and sort of trying to find myself and where I want to be and what I actually want to do. Because I was saying that I have actually manifested a really lovely life. And I've got to a plateau. Maybe I'm at number 5. I've been talking about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out to the tarot. And so on and so forth. But I have completely lost my mojo getting there and so on and so forth. And it's like the same thing day after day after day. And yes, I've manifested this amazing life and I'm so blessed. Turning an ordinary life into an extraordinary life. I mean, oh my gosh, what a great weekend. Even though I wasn't up to it. I went ghost hunting on Saturday night. That was fun. That was really good. Ghost hunting on Saturday night. That was really... And do you know, I've never known 5 hours to go so fast. I mean, it went really, really fast. And now I feel my mouth is not with my words, with my image. So I don't know what's going on. That's really a bit off-putting. But I'm just going to carry on talking. And it's saying too low FPS again. So maybe that's what's going on. But it looks a bit really weird. I'm talking and then I see my mouth moving. Yeah, so I went ghost hunting Saturday night. Great fun with my 3 amigos, me, Julie, Carol and myself. Oh, my English teacher would have turned in her grave then by saying that incorrectly. My 2 friends and I had great fun. It was, but like I said, the 5 hours just went bing, went really quick. And then yesterday we went up to the Alexandra Palace. Hello! We went up to the Alexandra Palace up in London. We drove. I drove, and then Anna drove back. Well, she drove back to Milton Keynes. Then we stopped off and had dinner, and then I did the last bit because Anna's not at all well, and I think she was flagging by then. And that was really good. And I discovered that next week, or next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, can't do Sunday, there is a Mind, Body, Spirit show back up there. And Anna said to me last night, she said, well, Mum, I did drag you to the needlework and knitting exhibition, so maybe I ought to come with you to the Mind, Body and Spirit show next week. And I went, yeah, bing, bash, bosh, why not indeed? And so that's that. But the following week, next week, Colin, this is why I'm going to talk about Colin, I believe it's next week, up at the NEC, there is a big caravan and camping exhibition up at the NEC. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Anna says, no, because you will come back with a camper van, Mother. I've been banned from going. Ah! Are you going? Are you going? Hello, everybody in the live. So, so Anna says, no, you can't go, Mum, because I think she thinks I'm going to come back with a camper van. I probably would. I was going to say, are you going, Colin? Maybe we could go up in Daisy. I see you're struggling. You're going and doing all these things with Daisy because you've got 2 out of 3 cars off the road at the moment. It's making me laugh. Daisy going quiz nighting, and Daisy leading an extraordinary life. Daisy's going out quizzing. Daisy's going out and doing a supermarket shop. What else is Daisy up to? Does she want to come up to the caravan and camping show next week with me? Yeah, I've been banned. Not allowed to go, she says. So I'm thinking, what day shall I go during the week? Anna's working during the week. And so I might go on my own. And she's going, no, Mother, no. So, but there's a lot of exhibitions going on. And then in November, there's a big one up again. And we're into all these things because we're leading the extraordinary. The Adventures of Daisy on the Road. I know, it's fun. Oh, let me check my diary. Back to a car and a Daisy now. One more, complete the family. Yeah. Yes, it's called the Caravan and Camping Show. And I believe it starts Monday. I did say to Anna, I'd rather go Monday to Friday rather than the weekend because I think it would be very, very busy on the Saturday and Sunday the following weekend. But I have a feeling, I'm not sure, that she may or may not be around. So I thought, well, if I went during the week, it wouldn't be so busy. Then I get a chance to get onto the things. Yeah. But yeah, it's at the NEC. It apparently is about 6 or 7 halls. Well, Anna said, yeah, because they're going to have great big camper vans there and caravans and things like that. And each one's going to take up massive space in all the halls. There's about 8 or 9 halls full of... So I said, oh, I'll have to go for 2 days. And then in November there's a crafting there's a great big one up in November, I think the 2nd to the 5th of November up at the NEC, and it's like crafting and Christmas crafting and cake and baking exhibition. They've got like 4 exhibitions all in one. So I said to Anna, maybe we'll go up and do that as well. I know, we're leading an extraordinary life, doing all these things out and about. But yesterday was great fun. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Colin. I'm not sure. Yeah, if you type in not now, you're on the phone watching me, unless you can multitask and 2 things. But yeah, it's the NEC, and I think it's next Monday, and yeah, it's a caravan and motorhome. Google NEC, you'll find it, you know. So I'm thinking, oh, I might go. But like I said, my daughter says, no, you're not going on your own, but you'll come back with one. I went, yeah. It's like we go to Crufts and we come back with a dog. We went to the needlework and, well, we didn't come back with a knitting machine or a sewing machine, but Anna did come back with a lot of embroidery patterns and stuff. So... But yes, that's the leading an extraordinary life. But Paul, my darling cat, you might hear her in the background. She's now, hers has now gone into a horrific cough. So she's coughing, I'm coughing. We've got the lurgy. So yeah. Hello, Joe. Well done, Joe Marchand, on your performances. Joe Marchand. 17th, so I might be able to do the last day. Busy with work and time shifting again in the week. Oh, right. Well, you know, go with a friend, someone else. But like I said, we're 17th, 18th, 19th, 21, 22. I think it must be 6 days then. I can't remember when would be the 17th. That'd be, I don't know when it is. So, but well done, Joe. You have done amazing. I am so proud of my protege, Joe Merchant. I love you. I am so proud of you. And how are you feeling with yourself? I mean, I bet your confidence is, woo! You're amazing. I am so proud of you, Joe Marchand. Tuesday to Sunday. It's Tuesday to Sunday. Good job I won't go on Monday then. Okay, I was trying to work it out, figure it out. Yes, that'd be right. 15th Sunday, because I'm busy Sunday. So, yeah, so we thought we might go up and do the Mind, Body, Spirit show. Well, I'm thinking about it, but I did have a massive panic attack in bed last night thinking about driving back up to Alexandra Palace, and it was like this whoosh. Can I do it? Do you know? I can do it. Of course I can do it. I've got to accept myself that, yeah, it's just a feeling of excitement, not anxiety. Oh, hey, it's been pretty amazing, although exhausted and got a cough as well. Yeah, there's a lot of germs going around at the moment. We're releasing a lot off our chest. Like I said, our mind is, and we were just talking before I came live, I said to her, no, I think it sounds like you've got something, because she goes, oh, I've got a snotty nose. I go, oh, I've got a snotty nose brat as a kid at the moment, you know. Yeah, wipe your nose, snotty nose kid. And I said, yes, it's running down the back of your throat, it's causing you to cough. Yes, Dr. Julie-Sian is in the house. I analysed that, so as a I'll nip out and get some Cyanotab in a minute to clear her up. I said, that's why you got this cough. That's why I got a cough. But it's like, why have we got this? And as I said, I'm blaming Lavender Moon for being a couple of minutes late, because I was just quickly messaging her. And, oh, how's your Monday gone? Mojo low. Low mojo on a Monday. So not very good when the title is Mindset and Motivation. Monday. What's my motivation today? Well, it was motivation like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. I better get off my arse and get on live. To motivate you all. So the question is, we set a thing, and what did we do last week? Mine was so journaling and Reiki Teddy. So what did I do? Well, we did have Reiki Teddy Tuesday, and I did do a tiny bit of filming with Reiki Teddy, but we've not edited anything. To be honest, to be totally honest, and this is not the excuse, because it's an excuse, I have actually felt really rough. For the last 7 days, I have felt really rough. And I perked up a lot Saturday night, went ghost hunting, slept most of Saturday in order to go ghost hunting Saturday night. And then, of course, I went out yesterday, and I think it was just blew me over, because it's a lot, you know. When you go to these exhibitions, they're massive, and their mind is from singing lots of the play. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, cough as well. I know. Sing it, yeah, because you've got to sing a solo, don't you? I mean, oh my God, look at Joe Marchant singing a solo on stage. I mean, if I told you this a year ago, you would be doing that. You would have gone, no, wouldn't you? You'd gone, bullshit, Julie-Sian. What are you talking about? And I'd go, no, in a year's time you'll be singing solo on stage. And you're going, no. And there you are, a solo line. I know, good for you. I mean, solo, yeah. You had one of the major parts as well. You were playing the part of a Mrs. Bank Manager or something like that. See, you got a stalker. You have a stalker. Yeah, I think it's a bank manager or something. Great photo of you. On that publicity stuff, yeah. But well done, Joe. Start to, look out West End. Here you come. Look out Broadway. Here she comes. I mean, you've done this. Now what? You've got no excuse now. I don't know. Didn't think I'd do any of this. I know. You've had an absolutely incredible year. And like I said, we got the bank manager's wife. That's it. I knew you had something, bank manager's wife. See? I knew something, you see. You see, I do stalk most of my clients. I am keeping an eye on most of you. You all think, ooh, and I go, yes, my fluffy slippers are around. Next one is Anything Goes, which is, Anything Goes. That's quite a famous play. Well done. Yeah, well, you love your tap dancing. You're great. You love your tap dancing. Oh my God, there's no stopping you, girl. I mean, you're on the up. On the up. Keep going. And just sort of look back and go, my God, I'm doing this amazing job as this amazing woman. You'll love the card for tomorrow, self-acceptance card. Yeah, let it out. I've literally just recorded it. I haven't edited it. I've only just literally done it. I'm about how many hours behind? I'm about 8 hours behind, maybe 9 hours behind my day. But you know what? Sometimes I've been listening to my body. So, last week I challenged you all to be accountable to write down in the comments what you plan to do this week. Well, Joe Marchant, I mean, you just excelled yourself. You just went from this level to this level. I mean, and lovely Lavender Moon, she's been walking every day regardless of all the shit that's, whatever. So I'm really proud of her. She hadn't quite mastered the tabletop, but she's had a go at it. So at least you've had a go at it, but you wanted the tabletop yoga pose, if anyone's wanting to know. I think that's what you were aiming to do, but it takes time and practice. But like I said, I wrote down journals and Reiki Teddy. So we did have Reiki Teddy Tuesday, and we will be having Reiki Teddy Tuesday again tomorrow. Tuesday, Reiki Teddy Tuesday. So we'll be doing healing and... I mean, I've talked a little bit about Reiki, but I haven't decided about that. But that's Reiki Teddy Tuesday and healing. And the deck of cards is actually healing with the angels anyway. So it's a healing day tomorrow. And I might be calling in Inueta. But that's tomorrow, talking about today. And then I also committed that I would do something about my journals. Well, as far as I got, a couple of study sessions. Yes, just need the day job to calm down to book the exam. Well, you see, you said you wanted to do some studying. 2 is better than 0. 2 is better than 0, Colin. So you're on the up. You're on the up. So yeah, when you finished now, you can do that. It was turned out to be more of a flat back table pose, but hey, okay. Well, you gave it a go. Don't make me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at your in your beautiful input, not input. But you gave it a go. And the more you give it a go, the better it will do. You're not going to be, it's like I say, but Usain Bolt, the very first time he ran the 100 metres, he didn't do it in 0.8 seconds. He had to practice to get up to that speed. It's the same as you having to practice your table pose. But at least you had a go. You had a go. Absolutely. And you had a bit of a family to do in the week, so yeah, I mean, you had a bit of a family, yeah, and so like I said, sending love and healing to your dad. I'm glad he's feeling a lot better. So you had that. So I mean, sometimes we say excuse and stuff, but you know, life does get in the way. Shit does get in the way occasionally, but you had a go. So, and like I said, I did actually talk about one of my journals on Friday, the angel, because we're talking numbers. Oh, I love that. I love my numbers. Absolutely love it, because it was a 5-day. We were talking numbers, and I talked about my angel journal. So I did actually do what I said. Not quite what I got planned in here, but last week, do I write it off? No. Didn't quite go the week I wanted. I had loads of plans. I was laughing my head off. Well done. But you had a go. You had a go. And this is what I love about you all. I got you all to commit to something. And because I got you all to write it down, you all did. And even if you'd had a go at once, or like Colin, I mean, you did 2 study sessions. Well done you, because you knew if you come here on Monday, you wouldn't have joined, you wouldn't have come on Monday today, because you're going, oh shit, teacher Julie, she's going to say, have you done your homework yet? And you would have gone, sort of thing. So it's like mindset and motivation Monday. So mindset. So I'll get you all. I mean, if it's the same thing you want to do again this week, you know, mindset. So Colin says, yeah, I'm going to try and fit in another study session sometime between now and next week. Great, even if it's just one. Lavender Moon. You know, if you just say, I'm going to have one other go, but you've been doing your walking. And the other day, Lavender Moon, didn't you go around that field twice? Didn't you go around the field twice? I mean, that is excelling yourself. So you are doing your keep fit as well on top of that. I don't think I'd counted for my building bags. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, but it gave you a laugh. And laughter raises your vibration. And that, you know, and as you were laughing, you're exercising all your bodies. I've got 3 more performances to get through. Yes! You see? So that's your thing to this week. That's what you're going to get through. And you're going to do it. And you're going to be so amazing at it. So this is that's what you're committing to yourself to this week. 4 times today. Oh, who's showing off? Lavender Moon, stop showing off. I haven't even got out. I'm still in my gym jams. But you know what? Hey ho! You want to go south just for a jump on. So when you see the recording tomorrow, she's got doing it in her gym jams. Yeah, I mean, God, did I walk miles yesterday? Oh, God, Alexandra Palace is quite big. Got to go from the car park down to the front entrance. And then you walk round, and then you walk round. And I think we walked round the exhibition about 4 times. Kept going round and round all the stalls and things like that. And standing there, and we standing there, posing. not the bored mother or daughter. That daughter's looking for a specific type of material, and she's got this design that she wants to create by June. And she's actually quite good at the moment, because we've got about 8 months left to go. But so I said we've still got plenty of time, and in fact you could actually create the outfit you want to do first, out of like cotton, out of things, as a trial run, and then when you've got the design right, then we can get the material, and then you can pull apart the pattern that you made, and then use that as the pattern for your proper material, rather than waiting on things 4 times a day. They save my face. Oh dear. So our beautiful lavender moon. You're going to have another go at your tabletop pose this week. I'm going to challenge you to that. You do not have to supply a video, but that would make 2 million on TikTok. Could go viral. Lavender Moon having a go at doing the tabletop pose. Maybe a viral TikTok. We've got a beautiful, so I don't know, I mean, I'm putting words into your mouth. So let's all go. So our beautiful Jo Marchant, her week this week is she's got 3 performances to do it. I mean, oh my gosh, you're a rock star. So that's what Jo Marchant is going to think. Colin is going to attempt to fit in another study and sort out a date for his exam. So that's what you're going to commit to. Lavender Moon, you're going to have another go at trying to do the tabletop pose this week. I don't know. So I'm going to carry on with the same thing, because last week was a bit of a... so I'm still going to carry on. I'm going to try and edit those videos of Reiki Teddy this week, and I will sort out my journals and talk about the journals again this week. So pushing the journals. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week. So I'm committing. So I'm going to write it down. Reiki Teddy and journals. And it's okay if you say that each week, the same thing over and over and over, because if you're doing a big project, that's what it is. And it's staying motivated, because it's like, yeah, I'm doing it, and yes, I'm doing it each week, and you can get a bit like that. So that's fine. And that's what it's all about. Committing yourself. I'm determined to, yeah, you will, and it will come. I know a girl, and she decided in January she was going to do the splits by the end of the year. She has decided, I mean, I'm not, she's lovely, she's a lovely girl, lovely girl. I'm talking, she's not 12. I mean, she's got a daughter who is 22, 23, so use your maths. So she decided that she was going to try and do some fit, and she's going to try and do the splits in a year. So she's doing it. She's doing a little bit, she's stretching every day, stretching her body and doing that. And she knew it was going to take, she knew that she wasn't going to wake up the first day and do the splits, because you've got to stretch your muscles, you've got to, you know, do the exercise and stuff. And she's working on it, and I'm not sure whether she's done it. I need to message her actually to say, hey, we're in October. How's the splits coming along? But she's doing it. And yes, you know, she has a go every day. She's doing some stretching and trying to do it, etc. And she's getting lower and lower and things like that, and getting there, stretching and stuff. Yoga, my back is hard, but I love it. Absolutely. And you can do the poses, because like I said the other day, because when you said you weren't very well and you missed your yoga, couldn't go to yoga class, so I said, how about yoga, chair yoga? She went, what? Check out YouTube. There are some chair yoga, because I used to do chair yoga. I got a friend, I mean, she popped on the other day, Angela, and she's stopped doing it in Northampton at the moment, because of problems with the hall and stuff. But I was doing chair yoga. It was great. Doing a lot of the yoga things, just perfect for me, absolutely perfect, because at that time my feet were in a horrific state, so I couldn't stand or anything like that. So yeah, so I do chair yoga because I can't stand because of my feet, and I can't balance because of the, you know, standing on one leg. The pain is too much on my foot. So but I mean, I suppose I do get up and I hold the chair. But yeah, because of my feet thing. So I do chair yoga. So I suggested that to Lavender Moon the other day when she goes, oh, I can't get to my class. So I said, how about chair yoga? So you can still do your yoga, but there's still poses that you can flip round. So yeah, but you modify it to fit in with your bodily needs. Yeah, so, but you keep, have a go. Can't wait to see the video. So, I've committed myself to another week of working on Reiki Teddy and my journals. And like I said last week, I did land up talking about them on Friday. I was cutting it fine. And I did do a tiny bit with Reiki Teddy. I talked about Reiki Teddy Tuesday. We're going to be having Reiki Teddy Tuesday again tomorrow, talking about healing, and Reiki Teddy Tuesday on a Tuesday. That's why it's called Reiki Teddy Tuesday. And then, like I said, we've got some videos and stuff done. I just need to get off my arse and do the editing and get them out there. So hello Sally. So what are we going to commit? So we've got our beautiful Jo Marchant, who's got 3 shows this week. Oh my god, I am so proud of you. We've got Colin, who's put down that he's going to try and fit in another study session, and maybe we're committing, whatever the word is, to booking his exam date. Rock on. Lavender Moon is going to have another go at trying to do her yoga tabletop pose. And maybe you're going to start jogging around that field. Maybe you're going to put your tenor ladies in place first. Maybe you're going to start jogging. I don't know. Maybe that's the next thing. I don't know. So what are we committing? We've got lovely Sally. So Sally, last week I can't remember what you said now you were going to do this last week. Did you do what you wrote down last Monday? And like I said, it doesn't really matter if you don't do it. It's fine, because life gets in the way. Like I said, this last week didn't go how last Monday, I envisaged a certain week ahead of me. And then my body decided, no, we're not going to have anything of that. And I chose to lose my mojo and go with the wallow, the poor me. But I still had like a great weekend, ghost hunting Saturday, and went up to the exhibition on Sunday. So yeah, and then last night, I tell you what we did do. Anna and I want to go and see the Northern Lights. We've decided that we're going to go and see the Northern Lights in Iceland. Yeah. When we're not sure, but I've actually done some pricing up. I did, coming close to jogging around. Yes! Love it. And yes, I did some. Yes, good on you, Sally. Well done you. So that was the other thing we were looking at prices and times to go to Iceland. We've already decided when we go to Iceland what we got planned to do. We're going to see the Northern Lights, we're going to do the Grand Tour, we're going to go to the Blue Lagoon, and we're going to go around the capital city. So we've got quite 4 things booked. So, and we priced it up with one company, and it was a certain price, and then we priced it up with another company, a lot cheaper. However, we're not sure yet, because, like I said, we did that last night. So I'm sorting out my holiday for next year, but that we haven't actually confirmed it yet, because we want to do Iceland, we want to do New York, and we've got a few things that we want to do next year. But we're pricing things up, and then we're going to go dip sky blue and decide which one we're gonna do. So we think it could be the Northern Lights, possibly February, March, or New York September-ish. We don't know yet. We are planning on whether it's going to happen, I don't know. We don't know, because like I said, we're just putting it out there. We're throwing things up and waiting to see what the universe comes back down with us. So we decided, because rather than just talk, we thought, you know what, we'll do some planning. We'll do the plan of action. What do you want to do when you go to New York? Well, I've actually already said to her, when we go to New York, we'll be in New York, and we're going to do is it Broadway, New York, Central Park, and things like that. So do that. Then we decided that while we're there, we're going up to the Niagara Falls, going to see the Niagara Falls, and then we're going to go back and we're going to do Washington. So we'll be going for about 7 or probably 10 days. So we have a plan of action. It's just a matter of pricing it up. The one thing that's holding us back, not necessarily holding us back magically, etc., is how to get the Broadway tickets, because the holiday will be booked around the Broadway show tickets. Broadway show tickets are not the easiest things to book when you're in the UK. There's quite a long waiting list for some, and the price is not a problem, because we know they're going to be very, very, very expensive. We know that. This is in our budget, so we are budgeting for it. It's not that we can't afford it, it's a budget of it. However, what will determine when we go to New York will be depending on what Broadway shows tickets we can get hold of and when they are. Once we know when we've got our tickets booked, we then plan the rest of our holiday around those dates. It's one of those things. It's no good, oh, we're going to go to New York and when we're here we're going to see a Broadway show. It doesn't work like that. Not quite like in England. It's the Broadway shows have got months and months and months of waiting lists and sold outs and things like that. So slightly different to you can just turn up and hope for the best and get a tickets, but when you go to London and you go, hey, what should we do tonight? Should we go to a Broadway? Yeah, let's go to Leicester Square where there's that ticket booth is, and you can just go in and go, got any tickets left for a show? Yeah, here we go. Doesn't quite work like that in Broadway. So that's what we're doing. So we're sort of like two things. Do we go to Iceland for 5 or 6 days, or do we go to New York in September for 10 days? But then I want to go to Florida. Anyway, we shall see. I've got lots of options, but what we decided, we will do some pricing, some looking around, rather than start, oh, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that. We got off our arse and we thought, right, we'll start working on it and see what comes up first. Maybe we do both. I don't know. So yeah. So that Sally said she did some of the things that she committed herself to last week. So that is Motivation and Mindset Monday. So mindset. So our motivation for this week is make a commitment. So some of you have put a commitment down to what you plan to do this week. It doesn't matter if it doesn't happen. Why? Because sometimes life gets in the way. Someone, family member goes ill, or you become ill, or something happens that you weren't expecting it. Things happen, and it's like, oh, didn't expect that to happen. Oh, that wasn't on the horizon when I planned on Monday, because you sometimes, I didn't realise that this week we have a Ring of Fire, Friday the 13th, and a new moon. Oh, right. I need to sort out some spiritual readings around those dates. 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Love it. So, should we do some law of... So this is the action. When you take action, you then start manifesting, because going from here to here, whatever it was, I want to go and see the Northern Lights. To go to the Northern Lights, I have to do some research. I've got to get there. I've got to go somewhere to see the Northern Lights, because I won't see the Northern Lights here in Northampton. Yes, the word is north, but it's not in Northampton. I don't think you get to see the Northern Lights in Northampton. I don't think you can see the Northern Lights in Northampton. I know Lavender Moon has seen the Northern Lights up in Scotland, so you have to go further north. So in order for me to see the Northern Lights in person, as I've seen them on the telly, I've seen photographs of them, I want to see them in person. It's one of my bucket lists. I have to go somewhere. I have to action, going from where I am in Northampton to where the Northern Lights can be seen. And I thought, well, why not make a trip of it? Tony, I saw them in Vermont, USA. Ooh! Oh my God, I bet they're spectacular. I know, I think Lavender Moon, you saw them the other day, didn't you, from your home? Wow, Vermont in USA. Vermont, that's on the East Coast, and it's meant to be really pretty in the autumn. Americans call it the fall. Wow, how amazing was that? I bet they were really nice. So tick off your your bucket list. You've seen the Northern Lights. Well, gel here. Well, gel. So that is one of my bucket list things. And like I said, but in order to go and see the Northern Lights in person, not on the television, not on the film, not on, you know, so I don't want to say them in things, I have to go somewhere. Action. I have to make an action. It is a beautiful state. I got married there. You won't be trained there quick. Very pretty. Yeah, it's a beautiful state. Oh wow, yes, I did my Northern Lights app, went crazy. Yes, I thought you did, because you did a photograph. I'm sure you posted a photograph the other day of the Northern Lights out of your bedroom window. Well gel, Lavender Moon, well gel. And so yeah, oh, that's interesting, beautiful state, got married there. Ooh, interesting. Yes, because she was an American, wasn't she? Well, she still is an American, because she's still alive. Not that I'm aware of. Oh God, dear me. Sorry about that, Colin. Yeah, so in order for me to get to see the Northern Lights, I have to action. I have to make a plan of action to go somewhere. And this is when you want to get something in your life. You have to do an action. Law of attraction. So I want to see it, so I'm putting it out. I'm making actions to be able, in order to see the Northern Lights. And what you put out, you receive. So I'm doing this research, I'm doing this plan. So like I said, my daughter and I have already now got our itinerary, not exactly down, because it depends on, you know, when we actually go. But we do have, if we go to Iceland, we decide we're going to go to Iceland. I know, it sounds silly. We ruled out Norway because it's like most of them were to do by cruising, and I'm not really wanting to do a cruise then. But hey ho, but because I might do a cruise elsewhere, like the Caribbean or somewhere like that. I don't know, whatever. Yes, I did my Northern Lights app, went crazy. Absolutely, yeah, and you took a lovely photo of it. But in order for me to attract the opportunity of seeing the Northern Lights, I have to action it. Just like Lavender Moon wants to do the tabletop in yoga, she has to take the action of practicing and taking the action of actually moving her body. Because she can't go, all right, I'm going to do the tabletop and then sit here and go, I've done it, and not move a muscle. Doesn't work like that. Like Colin, he wants to sit an exam to take himself in his next part of his career. But in order to sit the exam, you can't just go up and do the exam without doing any research. So he's doing some research or studying, extending his knowledge. So when he goes and sits the exam, he'll pass with flying colours. That will get him a better job and up the career things. So he's taking action. So this is what it's all about, taking action. And the card deck I am going to be using any minute now is the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. You need to be over 18 for reading. If you are under 18, the parental consent parent needs to be there during the reading. Not allowed to give legal, medical, or financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for any other reasons, it's down to you and nothing down to me. Now, the full reading of the card for the day is on my YouTube channel, Julie-Sian 777. I'm getting quite a few followers on there now. Ooh, and I'm getting quite a few followers on my TikTok as well. I need to post some more stuff on there. I see myself enjoying perfect well-being. The full in-depth reading is available on my YouTube channel, Julie-Sian 777, if you want to see the full reading. The short version is on my TikTok channel and on my reels this morning on Facebook and on Instagram. It's there if you want it. Yeah, I'm TikTok, I'm Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Okay, so I need to read this. So I'm going to take the card away so I can actually read it. I see myself in perfect health. Yeah, I'm going to visualise. I can see myself in perfect health. Not at this exact moment, but I see myself in perfect health. Okay, with absolute... Oh, here we are. I'm going to read this properly without making mistake comments, okay? Bear with me. It's my mood. It's my mojo. I'm trying to get my mojo back. Okay, I see myself in perfect health, with absolute prosperity, and invigorated with life. I am appreciating this physical life that I wanted as I decided to be a physical being. Yes, I'll carry on reading. It is glorious to be here making decisions with my physical brain, but accessing the power of accessing the power of the universe through the power of the law of the attraction. It's a bit of a piss take, this card today. Bit of a piss take. I see myself in perfect health. Yep, absolutely, with absolute prosperity. Oh my God. I mean, I'm quite prosperous at the moment. Really prosperous. So I'm visualizing myself by the end of the week, when I've debunked all this stuff, I've rejected everything that no longer is serving me well, I'm getting it clear. So I'm actually going to commit myself to actually doing some work on myself this week, because quite clearly I've got to release something. So I am appreciating this physical life that I wanted. Apparently, when I was up with the universe and I was an energetic being, I decided that I want to be a physical being. So I came back down, and here I am as a physical being as Julie-Sian. Is anyone else getting this? Not. Okay, so I decided to be a physical being. It is glorious to be here making decisions with my physical brain, but assessing the power of the universe through the power of the law of universe. So, law of attraction, sorry. So yeah, it's true. What you put out, you attract. And I never realised this all my life. And I look back now and I'm thinking, oh my God, yeah. And even when you're not, when you are not aware of working with the laws of the universe, working with the law of attraction, law of whatever, when you're not aware of these things and you just go through your shit life and go like this, and life's full of crap, and then you go, yeah, it's more crap, it's more rubbish, and no one loves me, oh, he cheated, everyone I go out with cheats, and yeah, look, he cheated on me, and it's like, you're putting it out. But I never realised it. And when I suddenly had this mindset moment, this light bulb moment, oh my gosh, then life suddenly starts getting better, doesn't it? I think they've done a typo here, because to me it would say by accessing the power of the universe through the power of the law of attraction. I'm using my brain. Now some people said, oh, you haven't got much brain there. Well, my intelligence is on a different level to other people's intelligence. My mind thinking and my mindset is completely different to a lot of other people. And just because I've got a different mindset to you doesn't mean I'm no less cleverer than you, or no more stupider or idiotic. Yes, I do idiotic things, but that might be idiotic to other people's ideas, like abseiling. What an idiot! Like my brother put. Oh, his comment was nutcase. That's what he put. Only because he thinks only nutters would go abseiling at their age. What I don't know. But I reckon if I said to this when he was 22 years old with all his mates after he had a pint, I'll go, Charlie, go abseiling. He would have said at the age of 22, yeah. And I would go, nutcase to him. No, absolutely. But it's just how other people might think. You know, what's she doing abseiling? What is she doing abseiling for? Why not indeed? Like, would you go, other people, why would you go ghost hunting? What would that about ghost hunting? Why not indeed? Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1. 43 minutes, 21 seconds. I'm going down to the depths of... and it's the only way is up. The only way is up. I just had 4, 3, 2, 1. 43 minutes and 21 seconds. I love it. Okay. So you access the power of attraction. And that's what it is. I see myself. So I'm attracting good health. But in order to attract good health, I need to start from a place of, of good health. So I need to get rid of all the rubbish, get rid of all this. And this is what this cold is all about, all this. And I think this is why I've got the head cold, because I'm getting rid of all that stupid mindset thinking. I'm getting rid of it, getting it off my chest and clearing my head and starting afresh. And then it's like, right, now I've got my health. And so I'm seeing myself with a healthy. Now, sometimes people say with the law of attraction, it doesn't work, because if you're starting from a negative base, your whole attraction is being built on a negativity, which is true. So if you wanted an abundance, but you're starting from where you think you've got no money, then you've got all that work to go from that mindset. I've got no money, I'm living no life of money, and I want an abundance. Well, I got money, I got an abundance. And then you're wondering why the abundance doesn't come, or when you get it, it disappears again, because you're starting from a place of lack. So this is like, Julie-Sian, but you're just saying, you're just doing a double whammy on yourself. No, I'm having a health. I was healthy last week. Okay, so I started this manifesting a healthy life thing from a place of health. However, when you're doing a place, and I want to go from a place of health where I was last week before I went rock abseiling in the rain, I was fit and healthy and well as I can be. So I was starting from a place. But to get here, I have to get rid of the junk. It's like, I want this lovely home. When I move home, I'm getting rid of all the junk, or I'm decluttering my mind. So I have started from a place of good health. To order to go from here to even better health, I have to get rid of all the crap, which will ease me up. And that's what's happening this week. Starting from a place of good health, I visualise myself for good health, but I have to get rid of, it's like the onion, you have to get rid of a load of crap. So this is like, I do see myself with perfect health. So there you go. So anyone who's saying, hey, Julie, I don't want that card. That card is the instruction card, so I'm not getting rid of a card. So who would like a card? Who would like a card? The full readings on my YouTube channel, Julie-Sian 777. Who wants a card? We've got 3 beautiful people here tonight for Monday motivation. So let's see who's here. Lavender Moon. Should we do Lavender Moon? And Colin is here. I don't know who else is here. So let's do Lavender Moon first. I'm presuming Lavender Moon is. Right, Lavender Moon has, I will read it. I can reach for a better feeling thought. I can reach for a better feeling thought. Oh, she's upside down. I can reach for a better feeling thought. They look like dandelion flowers that you're blowing away. I don't know. Okay, here we are. I'm going to read this. This is for Lavender Moon, and then I'll do Colin. Okay. From your non-physical vantage point, you understood the internal evolving nature of your being and the promise that this leading edge contrasting environment held. You understood the powerful law of attraction and the fairness and accuracy with which it responds to the free will of all creators. By reaching for the best feeling thought you can find, you will shiver with exhilaration as you reconnect with your purpose, with your zest for life, and with you. So Lavender Moon, this is I can reach for better feeling thought. From your non-physical vantage point, you understood the eternal evolving nature of your being and the promise that this leading edge contrasting environment held. Yeah, so when you're up at the universe, you knew, the evolving nature of being human. You understood the powerful law of attraction and the fairness and accuracy with which it responds to the free will of all creators. Yeah, we do have a free will. We can choose whether to think of things positive, or we can choose to think of that thing as negative. That's the law of polarity, and Lavender Moon and I love the law of polarity. So we can choose to go in and go, right, I'm going in this situation. I can choose to go in excited. I can choose to go in unhappy. I can choose to go in jealous. I can choose to go in envious. I can choose to go in joyful. We can choose how to be or how to react. And by reaching for the best feeling thought you can find, you will shiver with exhilaration as you reconnect with your purpose, with your zest for life, and with you. This was what I did when I did the abseil last week, because I suddenly thought, I could go and really shitting myself and talk myself out of this. But no, I decided, I went, no, Anna, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do this. And I climbed through with a lot of help. And I just thought, I'm going for it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I visualised myself doing it. Yeah. And I did. And this is it. I recap my purpose and my zest for life. And it felt really, really good. But I did that abseiling from a pod. Now, even 6 months ago, I would have gone at it from a negative place. Can't do this. Oh, this is scary. Oh, my God. No, I went, this is really great fun. I'm loving it. So I went from it, and you can choose the way you access things. So then we've got Colin. Lovely Colin. And then I'll do Sally. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you for sharing. And all the love hearts and the laughters and things like that. So I do Colin, then I do Sally. So, Colin. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. Yeah. Action offered from a place of contradicted thought is hard, unsatisfying work, and does not yield good results. But when you really feel good about jumping into action, that is a clear sign that you are not offering thoughts that are contradictory to your own desires. Exactly what I meant. When I went to do this abseil, I had joyful, I'm really excited, this is going to be great fun, oh, it's going to be fantastic. And I went and did that abseil from a really good positive outcome, and therefore I had a really good positive outcome. But you could have gone to the abseil and going, oh, this is going to be really awful, it's really scary, and got down to the bottom and go, oh, that was the scariest thing I ever did. To me, it was one of the best things I ever did. Okay, if you feel about jumping into action, if you're feeling really good about doing it, that energy is really good. That energy is going to vibrate out into doing things. And this is what I was saying last week. When I wasn't feeling very well and I wasn't doing anything, and I was saying it was no good me doing something from a place of yuck, a place of being ill, because I would have, number one, would not have been working at my best, my 100%, and I probably have had to redo it. What a waste of my energy in doing it the first time. What I should have did was rest, and then when I did it, I was well, and I did it really well. But I could have done that job, what I was doing last week, and it was like, if I did it, then I would have been really unhappy with the result, because my whole 100% wasn't there, because I wasn't well enough. And like I said, I would have had to redo it. And what a waste of my time in doing it the first time. I would have had it done the second time. What I chose to do, instead of doing it the first time, wasting my energy, and then doing it a second time, redoing it, my first time I decided to rest and sleep, which gave me the healing energy. And then when I went to do this thing I was doing, I was well rested and I went with it, and it was like, yay, and it worked really well. So it's like, if you think something's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong. And then you go, I told you it's going to go wrong. Yeah, because you said it was going to go wrong. But if you go, it's going to come out to the perfect highest good for everyone, it comes out for the perfect highest good. That is it. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. When you're aligned with wanting something to turn out positive, and you go in thinking this is going to be positive, this is going to be great, this is going to be fun, it comes out like that. That's what that message is all about, Colin. So yeah, and then we've got the beautiful Sally, and then I think that's it for tonight, which is great. Finish early. Sally. Hope that makes sense, Colin. Thank you. That's really helpful with something coming up this week. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that helps. That's good. Sally. Hang on, I don't want to look at the card because otherwise I'm cheating. Sally. Oh, hang on, we'll take that one because it doesn't want to go in. So I'm going to take that one. It's stuck to my fingers. Oh, it's the same one as Colin. That's really weird. Right, Sally, you've got the same one as Colin. So let's just take that. I'm going to take this top card. Sally, you've got the same card as Colin, because you can see me. I was shuffling, went to pull this out, and you've got the same one. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. So, remember, when you take the action not from a place of victim, but the one as a survivor and a thriver. I've got this, rather than the poor me, I'm the victim. Oh, they did this to me. No. Isn't that a stronger message? Yes, it is indeed. You're quite right. I was just oh, how psychic are you? I was just going to say, when we get the same card twice, especially, and you all saw me shuffling. I was shuffle. Yes, inspired message for everyone. You're quite right, Colin. Thank you for that. So this is a good point for everyone. And we've had 44 comments. I like that. Nice and strong and sturdy. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. So yeah, it's very apt. Okay, so your other card is I am a magnet attracting unto myself. So this is the other card. I am a magnet attracting unto myself. Without exception, what you give thought to, wanted or unwanted, hey, these are aligned. You begin to invite into your own experience. See yourself as a magnet attracting unto you the essence of what you are thinking and feeling. For example, if you feel poor, you cannot attract prosperity. It defines the law. So yeah, if you're feeling poor, you won't attract prosperity. But if you're feeling rich, and this is the thought. So if you're thinking, wow, oh my God, I've got all this stuff already, and it's going to be really joyful having all this more money or prosperity of love, joy, peace. Then you're attracting it more. So I'm a magnet attracting unto myself. Yeah, your thoughts are attracting. So make sure your thoughts are aligned. And if they're not, then you wonder why you're not getting anything. It's like, well, because I'm not thinking. I hope that makes sense. Well, thank you everyone for joining me for Monday, whatever it is. Motivation and Mindset Monday, messages from the law of attraction. So yeah, it was, yeah, absolutely. So what you decide this week is, because I actually said to Anna, oh, I'm having a really, today's not a good day. Then I said, no, because I said to her, I nearly said, Anna, that today's not a good day. But I said, I decided I'm not going to say that. I'm having the perfect day for myself that I'm required. That's what I'm having today. So I changed my words and I changed my thought, because it was like, and I thought, no, I'm not going to say that, because I'm not having a bad day. I'm having the perfect day for myself. I'm resting, I'm healing, I'm releasing, I'm getting myself into a better place than I ever have been. And it's really exciting. Looking forward to the new moon, the ring of fire, and Friday the 13th. Maybe we'll do some more numbers on Friday. Maybe we'll do that. I might do. I quite enjoyed that, Friday, Monday numbers. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've motivated you. If there's anything you want to commit yourself to doing next week, write it down in the comments now to say, this is what I'd like to try and do. Don't worry if life gets in the way, but at least you've done that commitment. Have an absolutely amazing week. Thank you for everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the cards. If you want to have a full in-depth reading, my full in-depth readings are £50 or Pathfinder is £75. Those are my two readings. So a reading, just a reading, £50. But if you want a plan of action and mentoring, etc., that's £75. If I don't see you for the rest of the week, have a great week. Otherwise, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for Reiki Teddy Tuesday and some healing. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye.